Thank Rabbi Sugarman. Reshus Rabbi Kroll, and it's an honor to welcome Rabbi Kroll to South Florida, and especially to Orly Canada, who used to come to Los Angeles and work with our teachers and mentor them. Rabbi Lanner, Shira Englander, Rabbi Sugarman, Rabbi Brody. How are you? Rabbi Brody's a real superstar. He does amazing things for us. I don't know if you guys realize it. Rabbi Brody, what he does is, he will take kids with no background, kids who literally, if you share an aleph and a beis with them, they can't identify an aleph from a beis. He'll take them for the summer to Israel, and it'll literally transform their lives. They'll understand what 4,000 years of history is. They'll understand that Israel is not some apartheid state that cages in Palestinian kids and doesn't give them freedom of movement. And he gives them an exposure to what makes Judaism fun, meaningful, and substantive. So you guys have the all-star team here down in South Florida. It's a healthy place. You have real role models, and it's just an honor to be here. This is probably the most challenging Rosh Hashanah we face. This morning, I get something called the Daily Alert. And this morning already, impending, whether it happens today or tomorrow, there's going to be strikes on Syria. After they used chemical weapons to literally butcher hundreds just the other day, there's going to be strikes on Syria. This morning, Iran already, Syria already, and Lebanon has announced if the West attacks Syria, they're going to be attacking not only Israel, they're going to be attacking quote-unquote Zionist interests across the world. We are in a very precarious situation. See, there's no time left. The red line is here, and after what happened this weekend in Syria, America has to act. They have no choice. The Brits have to act. They have no choice. And the consequences of those actions are you and I. So this is a very serious Rosh Hashanah. You've all heard of what a suicide bomber is, right? Homicide murder. I think there's not one person in this room that wouldn't find it disgusting that somebody would encourage their child to kill themselves in the name of Allah, in the name of God. Can I ask you something? One of the primary themes that we have on Rosh Hashanah is the Akedah. Akedah Yitzchak. Can I ask you a very serious question? If we despise the Arabs for sending off their kids to be killed, why do we hold up Abraham and Yitzchak as our poster child? Why do we hold them up as our role models when Abraham is taking his child to be killed for God? To die for God. In fact, he's killing his own child for God. Isn't that against everything our Torah teaches? Guys, our wealth, and all of us have a certain amount of wealth, our talents, which is another form of our wealth, our time, our abilities, our personalities, they don't totally belong to us. They were given to us by God, who gave us the parents he gave us, who gave us the school, the rebbeim, the morot that he gave us, who gave us the community that we lived in. And you know what we're obligated to do? Abraham is our poster child. Because in theory, and the most precious thing you and I have as a human being, when you give birth to a child, you've created that child. That very child is not yours, even though you created it. The most precious things we have, by definition, are committed to a godly lifestyle. You know what we do when we stand before God on Rosh Hashanah? We look deep down at ourselves. When you stand before God, you're also looking yourself in the mirror. And you say, why did God put me on this earth? What can I contribute? What can I do with my life that is special, unique to me? How can I make the Jewish people a better people? How can I make Weinbaum a greater community? And those are the questions we ask ourselves. And that's what we do. We dedicate our year. We don't put a knife to our neck. You know what the sacrifice is? Our time, our talents, and our abilities. That's what the Akedah is. You are capable of doing amazing things. You're capable of impacting, like Rabbi Brody does, your fellow Jews. And you're capable of making this world a better place. And on Rosh Hashanah, no one likes to be judged. But the way Zichrono teaches us, the way that we can stand in judgment, is seeing ourselves, is the continuity of a great, amazing tradition, and is the builders of a better tomorrow. And that's what you guys are. You're optimistic, you're warm, you're talented. You can build a better tomorrow for your communities here and for the world. Thank you.